Okay, Sir Clicks a lot here. And I have like the worst setup right here. I have, if you only saw the angle my phone was at, there's like a stack of old, I don't know, college textbooks that I probably read a good quarter of each. Um, but check this out. What this video is going to be about is wow, what is it going to be about? Oh, yeah. So I was, yesterday I did like a 30-minute video about, so I'm going through the whole rule book, right? And that's pretty boring, especially the first pages where it's like, hey, explain every single, feature on the dial, characters, single pogs and stuff. Um, Yeah, and character cards and stuff like that. Today I was like, okay, I got to do some powers and ability stuff. Like that's where the gold is. Uh, but I mean, really, I just like to roll dice that keep spinning and spinning and spinning and um, make the game pretty interesting. So that's what that sound. Oh, so I was like, what powers and abilities to do first? Apparently, I chose to stick with all green powers. The hunter green, like the darker green colors, which kind of makes sense. Instead of doing like a charge only video, I'm going to go with, okay, let's see, do I even know all of them? Movement is charge. The hunter green color for attack is quake. The hunter green color for defense is ESD, or energy shield deflection. Yeah. Um, and is it empower? Jeez Louise, let's see. We're gonna have to find that out soon enough. When we get there, we get there. But anyway, I probably should have had this. Everybody, I probably should have had this kind of like it was in the middle of a match. But this is obviously, what it's fabricated, right? I just set these folks up because I know every power can work in this scenario. Okay, cool. I was trying to figure out if if everybody could do their charge thing. But anywho, let's just say everybody just cleared and cleared. Nobody went to take extra damage. Some folks are on their first click. Some folks are on their fourth, fifth. Scarlet Centurion over here. We've got Hulk, Emma Frost, Rogue, and Voyager. So I hope I'm actually recording. Yes, I am. So I can't wait until I get my little USB to USB-C connector so I can plug up this dang better microphone to my phone and it actually sound crisp. I actually in like Zoom meetings and stuff, as a lot of people are doing right now, I have my Yeti Pro, and a lot of times I just say stuff in meetings just I don't even know what I sound like through that because I don't get to replay it back. But I know it's extra crisp and it sounds like I'm very close when I'm using that. So I just say stuff so people know. Gotta let them know. Oh, crud. Okay, so. Bat. All right, let's just go with something. This is the scenario. It's X-Men verse. Really, I mean, I don't even think this Hulk has an Avengers keyword, but it could be, potentially Avengers. Um, so, whoa. And I mean, I would, Centurion, I like using him just because he's got that mind control that just ignores everything on characters. and characters can't use any powers when you hit. But I mean, this is besides that. Let's see. So, Rogue has, I guess I'll get it up here. Charge with a 10 movement. I should have took my stylus out. I'll knock everything down if I think she was there. That happens all the time. I'm not gonna watch this back, but I could have just put her in the wrong place. That looks more like where she was. Just kind of like muscle memory. Anywho, I would say something to the effect of, all right, Rogue is gonna charge the Hulk, right? I hope I don't like KO him and then this is all bad, but anywho. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so we've got a oh, you know what? Let me do this. What is charge? Exactly. I guess we're gonna go word for word, like kind of verbatim at this point. Because I thought I put my powers and abilities card in with my special objects and stuff, but it's wherever it wants to be right now. Just kind of living in an alternate reality. Oh, apparently if you put powers and abilities without putting Heroclix, just a whole bunch of weird stuff comes up. So let's go ahead and add Heroclix powers and abilities card and look for the most recent one. And I'm gonna read it just like it is. Charge can't be knocked back. So I mean, I guess if let's say Scarlet Centurion did a ranged attack on Rogue and rolled double 4s, and she can't be knocked back, right? That's I mean, to some, that's a small part of charge and it's like unimportant, but really it makes a big difference because does she have a reducer? She has a reducer, but you don't get knocked back. You don't take damage from that, from hitting that second elevation. All right, the power, have or cut it in half the speed, and then move, then close at no cost. This is the easy version, where everything was, what is that? Before the wording was so much longer than that. It was probably like 3 times longer than that. And I don't think knockback was in there like that. Anywho, what happens is instead of being able to move 10, now she can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move here, moving it like it's the game Trouble or something. So 10, well, we got more than that. 11 on an 18. Rogue has 4 damage. Emma Frost is in here. I'll just tell you this. Emma Frost is in here for no reason, just because I wanted her in here. I could have did the exact same thing with just these 4. But just Emma Frost having your back kind of makes you run in there and charge Hulk. 11 on an 18, 7 or better. Bow. Okay, so that's a hit, right? What does Hulk have? Hulk has impervious and 5 or 6. Nah, he takes 2 damage. Well, I don't need to show you. Like, if you're watching this, you probably have the idea of taking damage. Bam, bam. All right. God dog, his defense went up to son of a booch. I rarely. Is it focused? I don't think it's focused, but I'm far away. So let me just tell you, his defense is now 19. Nah, I gotta. There it is. Defense 19. Attack 5. Attack 5. Damage 5, attack 12 with flurry. That is some nonsense. But you rarely, like, okay, you rarely get to that click with this Hulk. But a lot of Hulks work like that, you know. So what is that? Okie dokie. So, I'm pretty sure I got that okie dokie from Perfect Strangers, but I mean, I don't know the age of folks that are watching this, so if you know what Perfect Strangers is, that's that. And it's not the movie Perfect Strangers, because that's like Bruce Willis and Halle Berry. But I'm talking about Pelkey, you know, that old sitcom. Anywho, bam, that happened. I know Voyager can just like, she has a special power where she can just pop up or just kind of do where she wants kind of thing. But for the sake of what's going on here, let's see. Okay, I kind of jacked this up, but let's see. I'm gonna just go ahead and yeah, this is more about the powers. So let me go ahead and, are we gonna say Emma Frost is on the other team? Nah. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, this is what we'll do. Let's go ahead and, for some reason, Voyager didn't want to go and Emma Frost didn't want to make a move. So I'm gonna, you know, this team, the X-Men team says, oh, my turn's over. Awesome. Hulk is almost dead. That's the only reason he'd be that strong. I'm just gonna hold out for right now, because nobody really has move and attack, which Emma Frost actually does have a running shot. But this is about green powers. So let's talk about, it's Hulk and Scarlet Centurion's turn. Why was I thinking? Jeez, gotta do some research in this stuff. My goodness. Super strength is actual attack. Freakazoid. Super strength is the actual Hunter green attack power. And I was thinking it was Quake, but that's the light green. Quake would have worked very well here. Super strength is giving the character knockback during the close attack. Oh, really? This character can pick up and hold heavy objects. So let's go ahead and try to hit. I mean, like, why wouldn't we hit Rogue? Oh, but she can't be knocked back. Scarlet Centurion, he doesn't have outwit or anything, so alrighty. Well, super strength. If there was a heavy object out here, he could pick it up. I'm not sure I knew off the top of my head. I know that's kind of newer, that super strength. Oh, if I was using the better microphone, you'd probably hear a helicopter passing right now. Well, let's see what's really going to happen. Hell, this didn't work out as planned. Super strength, it does that. It knocks people back. You can pick up heavy objects. Luckily, more recently, they made it so every character can pick up light objects, which was not always the case in the past. I don't know why I like talking about the past of the rules, because they don't matter to new players. In the past, anybody could pick up a light. No, you had to have super strength to pick up even a light object. Now anybody can pick it up. That add one to your to their damage and whatnot. So, what now? You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. It's not gonna work. But anywho, ESD. Let's say, well, Voyager has ESD, right? You know, we're about to bring somebody in the mix. Who do we have over here? Bam. Ooh, right in right in the square. Kate Bishop in this mug. All right. So we're gonna say. So Kate Bishop jumped in here. She was originally on this team. She was just like invisible. Who knows who that was granted by? But Voyager has a free. Can I like ever get this right where I need it? Right there. She's got ESD, energy shield deflection on that defense. 17 defense. But what does ESD do? ESD makes it. Let's read it for what it is. Defense, energy shield deflection, also known as ESD, as people try to just smash through every technical term in this game. Modified defense +2 against ranged attacks. It's pretty straightforward, and I appreciate that. Kate Bishop has an 11 attack. So that's 11 on a 19 because it's 17 +2. 11 on 19. I believe I need an 8 or better. And I always want to see that roll. Wow. That is not going to hit. And that is the usefulness of ESD. Because guess what? If she did not have ESD or somebody outwitted, this attack would have hit Voyager. Alright. What's another piece that we need to do? Here we go right here. That Hunter Green power on Scarlet Centurion is on the damage. I should be pointing to it. If I take my stylus out, it'll probably knock the camera down. 3 damage, but what it actually does, let's read it for what it is. It's very much, those powers, I think I'm using the wrong one too, again, but those powers are very much overlooked in adding damage potential, attack, defense, damage. All right, it's enhancement. Son of a... Oh, you know what? I'll say this. That enhancement it reads as adjacent friendly characters modify damage +1 while making a ranged attack. So I put Scarlet Centurion next to Hulk. Jeez, I'm kind of like refreshing myself since this quarantine stuff. I haven't even been clicking that much. I put him next to Hulk because I thought it was going to add 1 to his damage. That would be exploit weakness, which I guess I would have chose a different character. It seems like I should have been doing the light green powers and abilities, which I'm probably going to make one of those right after this. But what's actually had on this character is enhancement, which is granting, like when Kate Bishop was trying to attack Voyager, instead of Kate Bishop's 3 damage, it would have increased her damage to 4. And Voyager didn't have any kind of any kind of reducer for damage. And you know what, I always got to get this in here, I don't even know what this is called anymore, the line of fire tool, the precision, geez Louise, I'm going to put it in the link. What it does is it gives you an idea if you can actually see characters. So I put it right on there. This is close to a terrible video, but it's still going up because I'm not gonna like start this over and just try to perfect it. I'll perfect it over time. So this shows that the line of fire does not go through any hindering, and that you can actually that Kate Bishop could actually see a Voyager. Now, is there any other thing? Nah. I kind of wanted to add a completely different character in here, but that's okay. That's all right. Shake it off. All right. So we got the attack. Hunter Green power. we got the speed Hunter Green Power, which was charge, and then we went to super strength. Hey, you know what? I'll read them over. Charge, can't be knocked back. Awesome. Even if let's go ahead and just try to hit Hulk on Rogue. Let's see how that goes. 12 on a 17, 5 or better. Wow. 4-5. What you gonna do, Rogue? She's not gonna be knocked back. She has an invulnerability. It'll be reduced by 2, but 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. I was thinking it was gonna hurt more than that, but geez, these 5 damages. When you don't have a reducer, that ruins a game. Like it's like you have all these hopes and wishes and dreams for your character. Oh, he's gonna freaking like chop somebody right in the throat, right in the Adam's apple, and then he gets hit for like 6 damage, and you're like, I'm on my last click. I don't have none of my specials. But anywho, let's see what, you know what, that does it. I think I'm gonna just upload this and then make the light green video. Alright, so this is Heroclix out, and remember, if it's not a crit hit, it really, I really don't want it. Rogue, Hulk, Scarlet Centurion, Kate Bishop, and